Check, mic check. Suppose members, if you are there in live, can you just put it on the chat or on? Yes, can you please put it on the chat if you can hear me? Quick check, mic check. Am I audible? Can you see my screen? Check, mic check. Dheeraj, yes, audio and video are clear. Okay. Welcome to the live stream, Dheeraj. Okay, so we'll wait for a few more participants here. Hello to everyone there on YouTube and well, if you see, we just recently shared the GAN levels for crude, MCX crude on the Telegram channel, and if you see 5777 is a GAN number here on crude, and now if you see posting, the stock rising above 5777, now it has reached at 5853. So that's the level for GAN. And yes, folks here joined on the live, please, if you want to analyze any stock or on to any stocks or a currency assets, be it FX, whatever, post it on the chat so that I can facilitate here. And yes, crude is like on the 75 minutes. If you see, it's bullish. It's heavily bullish, and I told you that this is a breakout. So we recently shared some crude. So if you haven't joined the Telegram channel, so this is where we speak freely and this happens. So if you see here, yes, these are the GAN levels that we shared on crude. So this is a consolidation and now it's breakout. So above 5777, 5929 is the upcoming resistance for crude, and as per the institutional levels, 6000 is going to be the crude's resistance, right? So yes, silvers are also rising up from the CPR, like trading from 57602, now it's like 5859. So if you are into silver, then you might probably book some of your profits. Right. So now that the Fed meeting has started, Fed meeting is going on. Tomorrow being the Indian expiry, we are going to see good sort of moves in tomorrow's market. Now, before getting into tomorrow's market, I'll come here and we'll analyze what happened today on Nifty. Right. So yesterday on our YouTube live, we analyzed and we told that 17200 is going to be the immediate resistance zone, because that is where the biggies are sitting at, right? So 17200 took a resistance. If I take you over to the 5-minute time frame here, if I check here, so 17200 is a perfect fix. 17200 was a perfect resistance, and even if the number, if you see, 17206, so we shared this number way ahead of a week back, saying that if the price is going to come here, this is going to act as a resistance, and yes, it did so. And 618 was a very beautiful support once the week opened. On 20th March, Monday, it breached 236 support. These are all the magical numbers that I used to share to the group every week, way ahead of the week's fluctuations. So now 236 being the important resistance, Nifty is going to move only way above 236. Is that if 17206 is crossed, only then 17272 we can very well gladly see. Now let's go check at what is the option chain saying for Nifty. I'll go over to Nifty. This is my Nifty 50 index, and I'll go over to the option chain. So if you see here on the option chain on Nifty, right, this is for 23rd March, for tomorrow's expiry, we are seeing that the highest support of Nifty is at 17,000. Where does the highest resistance is sitting at? 17,400. Before that it is 17,300. Let me show you very quickly, and this is going to be very neat and sensible. Of course, I'm not blaming here, or no offense with fires here, but it is a good software, and things are very clear with here in sensible, right? So I'm choosing 23rd March. I'm choosing Nifty as the expiry. So if you see here, where does the pillar stand straight? Very strong. It's at 80. 17,000. We see 80 lakhs of put riders are sitting, meaning that they don't want the market to go below 17,000. Keep a very close watch of tomorrow's opening. Tomorrow's opening is gonna be very important. Also track the US market today, what it is going to do once the Fed meeting is over. So somewhere around 8:30, 8:45 in the morning, check SGX Nifty and the Dow Jones and S&P index. Now the most highest resistance. See the chart at this side. Now currently the market is sitting at somewhere around roughly approximate close to 17,150, right? So now if you see here, 17,100 is the single support line, single based support line on the put side for Nifty. But if you see here on the call side, if I take you through here, so there is a resistance at 17,200, 17,300, 17,400. Ultimate resistance is at 17,500. So in order for the Nifty to cross all these hurdles, it needs to push more bull power needs to step in, right? So on that case, let's mark tomorrow's support and resistance for Nifty here. So 17,000 is going to be our institutional support. I will take this and I'll take this as institutional support, and it is 17,000. 17,000. 17,000 is way below here, but if you could see, the gap up that has opened today is completely closed. Even one of our members from the group, he was asking if the gap up that happened yesterday was closed, but see, we did mark that this gap up level that exists at 17,016 to 17,008 is very important. Even though Nifty is crashed down, this is a major resistance trend line that is coming from the Nifty. I'll reset the chart and I'll show you what's happening. Let me quickly just close all my applications here, right, so that I can get some mission power here. Yes, so this was a falling channel. Any channel that is being breached, it needs to come for a retest. If you look closely, we are sitting on a whole range here. The range is somewhere around 17,200 to 16,800. Now where does the biggies are sitting? Biggies are sitting at 17,000 to 17,300. Let's take just for now 17,300 because these two are very close. 17,300 and 400 are very close, and today being a very sideways, tomorrow expect Nifty to be a good rally. Now let's go over to CPR by KGS. Thanks to Mr. Gomadi Shankar for this indicator. I need to give him credit every time I come upon, because he has done a very good marvelous work. So tomorrow, what do we have here? That was a bit of system delay. So tomorrow we are having a ascending CPR. This is tomorrow's CPR that we are seeing, and the CPR is also narrow for tomorrow. So that's the case here for Nifty tomorrow. So yes, let's expect good moves in Nifty for tomorrow. So what is going to happen in the case of an intraday? So intraday time frame, this high is going to be very important, which is going to be 17,203, and the low that has made today was 17,110. Unless or until these two levels are broken out or taken out, Nifty is not going to move up. So on a 75-minute time frame, it's been complete consolidation. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. after a breakout. Any breakout, consolidation, be careful. Again, I'm saying the same. Liquidity exists. Liquidity grabbing will happen in the market when the price moves sideways. See, price was continuously moving sideways. It grabbed liquidity, it dropped. Right? It moved sideways, grabbed liquidity on both the sides, it dropped. Grabbed liquidity, went up, and then dropped. Liquidity, it went up. So whenever market is going sideways, be careful that and understand that liquidity grabbing is one of the most important things that you need to see and check out. So that's the case here. Just a minute. Somewhere around my system is just slowing down, so I just wanted to make sure that we are not slowing down. Okay, fine. So on this case of Nifty, we do have a clear picture on intraday that tomorrow is going to be trending, and we are going to check OBs, RSIs on the live market in Telegram. So if you are joining, if you haven't joined Telegram, please join the Telegram. Go to stocksandprofits.com and you're gonna see the link over there. So that's the case of Nifty. And what is happening in Bank Nifty? Let me switch on all my personal and custom indicators here so that you'll be able to see what's the underlying. So this is switched off, switched off, switched off. Yep. So Bank Nifty, if you see, this has been a complete sideways on Bank Nifty. At least Nifty gave a clear bit of move today on the initial phase. It was a scalper strategy, and a few scalpers made good money, and I also made some money today. So if you see Nifty, Bank Nifty is sideways. The RSI should see some sort of a divergence which is leading towards the downside. We are sitting on the 5-minute time frame. The reason why I put this Fibonacci ratio on Bank Nifty is that 39,392, this is the major low that has come up, and it's a very good swing low. On all major swing lows and on all major swing highs, liquidity is existing. Liquidity in the case is nothing but either it is going to be stop losses or it is going to be new orders, regardless of buy and sell as per the trend, right? So let's go and check what is the biggies position on Bank Nifty. We'll go over and we'll choose Bank Nifty. Viewers, pardon me, there is some sort of a great system lag today, and it's lagging. I'm not able to see Bank Nifty here. Why? Just hold on a minute. I'll quickly jump into my mobile and I'll fetch it for you. Meanwhile, if I know until I'm just solving this, people, if you want stock analysis or if you want any sort of analysis, please do post on the comments and chat section so that I can have a look at it. For some reason, Chrome hangs. Fine, let me just close my browser if that is possible. People, please hold on. If you are here in live, please hold on so that I am sorting it out. Chrome is dead. Chrome is completely dead and I need to reboost it. Wait a second. Sorry for keeping you all in this chaos. Okay, fine. I have it in my mobile, right? So for tomorrow, right, where do we have the most highest open interest for Bank Nifty? Where is the highest resistance that has built up on Bank Nifty? You will be amazed. 40,000 is still the institutional resistance for tomorrow. It's still the same. And if you see, the next support for Bank Nifty is going to be, and this institutional resistance, this did not change. It's still good. It's still maintaining good, and it's strong. The only thing is that 40,000 is like there are more call writers, but tomorrow on the pre-market anything might change. Things might flip as per the FOMC meeting, but please do keep a watch. So these are the levels like we discussed, the 382 to the 168. These are the good levels that you need to watch out for Bank Nifty if Bank Nifty is losing its strength below 39856. I repeat the number again, it's 39856. That's the number you need to watch for Bank Nifty. Okay, what does the higher time frame says on Bank Nifty? Let's jump on to a 75-minute time frame and we'll see. We can see that it has come from a resistance to a support and now bouncing, and for a moment if I delete this, it's also into a consolidation, same scenario that we all saw in Nifty, right? So this is consolidation and it needs to take a retest. This is a good OB. If you haven't watched OBs, please go into stock and profits live sessions segment, and there is a menu on the top, stocksandprofits.com, on the top, live sessions, and there is a session that I took for free on webinar called lesson on imbalances. Watch that, and if you see the high is being taken out, we'll obviously watch out for this OB first. This is going to be very important at 39,600 to 39,400. Tomorrow, what does the CPR say for us for Bank Nifty? Let's watch it. Bank Nifty tomorrow is going to be a trending day. It's going to be a very exciting expiry day for both the indexes for tomorrow, and we are going to have some blast moves in both the indexes since it has consolidated both today, right? So one of our members were asking to analyze a stock, and the stock is, he wants to analyze HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank, like I even gave a warning, it was making triple top on a higher time frame. Higher time frame in the sense this is a weekly time frame. If you see HDFC Bank, this is a triple top, like 1 2 3 three tops that has made. And if I go over to the RSI is slowly starting to slip. So what are the levels that you need to watch out for HDFC? HDFC, if you see, yeah, this is all marked very way back, and this supply is taken. Yes, there is a gap over here, and unless or until this week is closed, unless or until this week is done, make sure that you are safe. Don't go for any much longer investments, because I need to put in a disclaimer that we are not SEBI registered. We are just yes, this is just based shared only on the basis of technical analysis, right? So I'll share my screen again if you are not seeing my screen. So yes, my screen is back on. Yes, HDFC Bank, as per me, as per our premium versus discount, I clearly told institutions are seeing this as a very premium price. They don't want to jump in, and they don't want to buy it at a very high price. So what happens is that institutions buy at low, sell at high. Biggies, I don't want to say the word institutions again. Biggies want to buy at low, sell at high. This is all pure consolidation, and just I told you again, whenever the market is moving consolidation, whenever you see a price range, for example 17,000 to 16,000, 200 to 500, if the price has been moving continuously within this consolidation, beware that a good great move is going to come. Now Saran here is asking how to choose high probability setups using triangle pattern scanner, bro. Okay Saran, if you go over to stocksandprofits.com, go over to the live section, and you can get a charting scanner. So I have given 3 scanners, one for the 75 minutes time frame, the other for daily, and the other for weekly. So the purpose of this scanner that I built is that the scanner can identify breakouts way ahead of time. It does not mean that the breakout has happened. There is no use for us in catching a breakout after it has happened, right? So we need to make sure, we need to watch, we need to put things into our eyes when the breakout is about to happen, right? So on such cases, I'll show you a live example of where I shared a same triangle scanner, right? So I will go over to a daily time frame triangle scanner. So now I'll take it out. So if you see today's daily time frame triangle scanner, I don't get anything on the futures segment. So let me go over and I check if I have anything on the weekly time frame. Yes, Oracle Finance Services, OFSS, it is showing that there is a weekly triangle is forming. So if you see Saran here, since you just asked the question, so triangles are 3 types, right? One is ascending, the other is descending, and the other is symmetrical. Not always all ascendings will work. You need to identify what trend a triangle is forming and at which place the triangle is forming, have RSI into confluence, and then go work for it, right? So if you see here, Oracle Finance Service, we are on the weekly time frame. I'll delete all previous analytical data here, and if you see, what do you see here? This is a descending triangle on a downtrend, right? But we have a good RSI divergence here on the upside. So again, my system is starting to slow down. Ramesh Kumar, Trident and Tata Steel, sure, definitely. Once the system is back alive again, I will share my views. So yes, let me close my previous triangle scanners. The more Chrome windows that I'm opening, I'm seeing a lot of hangs in my system. So let me just close sufficient enough Chrome windows, and yes, we are back. So Oracle Finance Service on the weekly time frame, you can see that there is a triangle is forming. Where will you take entries here in triangle formations? So if you see, the last high that the stock made was 3423. If and only if there is a breakout here, you can take aggressive entries. Or what you can do, if the low is taken out, which is 3141, if this low is taken out, this is where you can short it until this support. And also you see there is a good OB silently sitting and laughing at us. See, this is an OB at the support, right? So the RSI is making a divergence and the triangle is forming. You can very well see this is called as price compression. The length between the support and resistance are narrowing. It means every time the buyer is trying to push the stock up, the seller is pushing down. Every time the buyer is trying to push the stock up, the seller is trying to push down. This is what happens in a triangle. Of course, OFSS, thank you Saran for bringing this up. We will post this into the Telegram channel right away today. So Trident, since Ramesh Kumar has asked, let's jump into Trident. So people, if you are here on the live, if you want any stock analysis, please do post on the comments so that I can address to it. Yes, Trident, it's heading over to this support. This is a support region for Trident. If you check, this is a demand level. Currently, if you ask me what trend Trident Limited is in, it's in pure downtrend, right? So as per the rule of OBs, our last swing high has been taken out and it zoomed. This is the last swing high and it zoomed, and the price never returned to this space. So if you are following us very closely, you would have seen me draw all these lines, right? So I would say that once price crosses 100%, 161 is our next target that we are looking back into, right? So 100% Trident has crossed. Now it is sitting at 27.85. If I switch over to the monthly time frame, this is a very good OB at the monthly. So 22.50 and ours 1618. These two levels match perfectly with the demands and supplies. So watch out for Trident at this level, but RSI is slipping at 49. Maybe when it comes way more to 40, it should reach somewhere around 21. Again, I need to have a disclaimer here. This is not a stock suggestion, just the technical analysis view. Looking at the case of Tata Steel. Tata Steel is slowly turning into a downtrend stock. Truth to be told, Tata Steel is now slowly slipping away into a downtrend. I remember we were drawing all these levels and all these alerts are ready for Tata Steel, because this is the demand level that we are expecting for Tata Steel to come down. If I go over and show you the daily time frame, if you see last swing high, I'll delete all this demand just with the basic price action. If you see, this is all a rising channel. A rising channel falls, right? So what do you see here? This is a range, isn't it? So a range is a consolidation. Consolidation is equal to market looking out for liquidity. Once this range is broken up, you can expect 112, 114 to be the upside levels, where this gap can be taken out in Tata Steel and then it can follow its route. Or if it is breaking low, watch out for 101 or watch out for 96, for it may slip again. So this is on the daily time frame, right? So if I take you over to the weekly time frame, has the downtrend over? No, not yet. High, low, lower high, lower low. Again, it's a lower high compared to every time the stock is trying to go up, the highs are coming down, right? And the lows are coming down. So if this low is broken, which is why if you have see, I have added 3 alerts here on the Tata Steel once it has come for a post script, because all these imbalances needs to be filled. So this is the most expected place where Tata Steel people are looking forward is at 77.70, right? So that's the view on Tata Steel. So people here, if you want any stock analysis to happen, so please do post it on the chat so that we can address to it. So Ramesh Kumar, I think I did reply to your stock analysis. So looking at Tata Steel, let's take a look at metal too, because if you see into metals, likewise yesterday we analyzed Infi. Analyzing Infi is not a great trick, but you need to look at what the sector is doing, and then you need to come to the stock so that you have a holistic view of what the sector is doing, because these fellows, these biggies, they don't just invest into one stock. They take 2 to 3, put it into a sector, and that is why you see banks results come in a season, the IT results come in a season, the FMCG people come into a season, and the monsoon related stocks, all these come into a season. So this is why it all happens, right? So it's very important that you look at the sector and then to the stock. So if you see here, metal, it has made a double top. A clear double top has been made after a good rally from the corona crash. We are sitting on the weekly time frame here, but on the RSI, now RSI is very close to 40. If RSI is slipped, if it slips 40, it can very well gradually drop down to 4400, which is this last demand level that it can come here. This is also the neckline of the M pattern. So usually I am a GAN practitioner, I am a GAN follower. I religiously take M's and double tops and double bottoms very much, because GAN believed that one can make a hell lot of money if you have the right tools and the mind to understand the double tops and double bottoms. In this case, it's an upside rally, it's a top, it's a second top. See, this is where the beauty lies. Even yesterday I told this is how liquidities will be grabbed. You see, 6825 was the previous high. Why do you think the stock, the whole index went at least 120 points extra and then it fell? Because it wants you to believe that the sector is going up in order to grab liquidity, and then it drops. So watch out for this sector. If the sector is moving, the stock will also move. So that's the view on metal sector and Tata Steel. LTTS, I think Mahesh, LTTS we analyzed yesterday. I don't think nothing much has changed since yesterday's analysis. We do have a chart being posted on the Telegram, so please do see here. And Mahesh, yes, please post only maximum of 2 to 3 and not more than that, so we can address people's all analysis here. And my system is also getting slow, pardon me for that. See, it's taking time for the data to load. LTTS. Where is the analysis? We did the analysis yesterday, right? LTTS we did. Yes. So looking at LTTS, it is at the same information technology. We did a very clear sample. IT is also downtrend. IT stocks is also on the downtrend. Whatever IT sector is doing is for the IT stocks. So LTTS, watch for this low 3269. If it is slipping below, you can go for 2891. That's LTTS for you. So yes, Bajaj Auto, I remember you were asking it in the group. We'll check Bajaj Auto. I remember we were doing Tata Motors yesterday and Iker Motors yesterday. Oh, these are my previous charts. I'll delete all this. It will make you confusing, right? So if you are a price action trader, right, simple price action trader, what you'll see a triangle in formation, right? What does this triangle say? What do you see in this triangle? Price is compressing, isn't it? The level between the support and resistance is narrowing. which indicates we can very well see or we can expect a breakout at Bajaj Auto very sooner or later, sitting on the weekly time frame. Let's see where the RSI is. Okay, RSI did not even slip very much below. There is no entries, or we just need to put Bajaj Auto into hold. For now it's into holding position. See, although you can see that this is into a triangle formation, this is what I see. Unless or until if he takes out this range, right, even though if this resistance is taken out, watch out for 4114. This is a good magical number, 4114. Watch out for this. And again, like I say, any major tops, you can see that there will be a wick on the major top. Any major bottom you will see a wick. It is because of liquidity grabs. If there isn't a great wick before any major movement, understand it is not the major top or bottom, right? So if you take ITC for example, it has made a major wick, slashing before the previous. Take a recent example that is going on, gold MCX. Nobody believed, it was a shocking surprise to everyone that within 7 to 8 days gold just breached above the previous all-time high, and it went to 60,000, right? In Chennai and in India it was like 6,000 per gram. If I take over to the gold, reason I am saying is, wherever you are seeing wicks, that's where liquidity grabs. That is where biggies make you believe that it is still going up, and you think that it is going up, it is going above, breaking above all the previous 52 weeks and all the highs, and then you start to put in your money and then it reverses. Then we all complain and say that stock market is a place of gamble. Reason here is that we don't have the full compact understanding of what is happening, and even I don't know the understanding of what is happening to my system today. My system is acting very dumb. See, 2020 July, it was an all-time high. It left a wick, right? And then a swift fall came until 2021 April. Again, if you see, it made another all-time high at this January, just 2 months back, January on to the new year, it made an all-time high. It was 58847 and it fell. Now a good green candle for the last week with a high of 6045. Now it has made a wick. So whenever you see wicks, careful with that place, because something is about to happen. Simple thumb rule, I say it on every other live video that I used to put it. So wicks on the top, sellers; wicks on the bottom, buyers, right? So yep, so that's the view here. So people who have joined the live, I'm very respectful for you. Thank you for taking the time, and thank you for being here with me and tolerating all my system's slowness and all the dumb things that my system is doing, and that too at this point of time. So yes, thank you everyone for joining. See you all tomorrow in the expiry. Don't miss tomorrow's Nifty and Bank Nifty's move. It's going to be a very good expiry. Don't miss to make money tomorrow. Thank you all. See you. Stay safe. Bye.